This tutorial will go over how you can use the selection tool and the clone tool to cover up unwanted areas of your image. For this example, we will cover up the soccer ball with grass. It's important to start by duplicating your main layer, and that way you can always see what your original layer looks like if you want to check your work later on. Now let's click on the oval selection tool. And we'll come over to a fairly large area of grass close to the soccer ball because we want the coloration of the grass to be similar. We'll make a selection of the grass about the size of the ball. And now we'll go to Select Feather, and a radius of around 10 works well. That will soften the edges of the selection. And now we'll go to Layer, New Layer with Selection, and select Clear Selection. Keyboard shortcut Command D. Choose the Move tool and move the grass selection we made over the top of the ball. By clicking on the visibility icon in the layers list, we can see what things look like with and without that layer present. You can also increase the size of the layer if we made the selection too small or too large by going to Layer, Rotate and Transform, Scale and Rotate. It looks like right around there is fine. If it's the case in your image that the area you selected is slightly darker or lighter than the area around it, you can go to Filter, Color Adjustment Levels, and drag the black and white sliders around and see if that helps. Looks like we can just go a little darker here. And we'll close the filters window. Now let's zoom in and see what things look like close up. You can see a slight boundary around the selection, right around here. And if you want to try to clean that up, you can go to Layer, Merge Down, and then select the Clone tool. You want to define a clone source fairly close to the area where you're covering up. And that way the colors of the grass are similar. You'll also want to play around with the softness of the brush. Let's see what the softness of our brush is right now. Right now it's around 50%, and it seems to be doing a pretty good job of not having too hard of edges. Maybe we'll just do a couple more right down here. So that's looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and zoom back out. And it looks like we did a pretty good job of covering up the ball. Using the selection tool along with the clone tool is a powerful way of covering up unwanted areas of your image.